Hello classmates! Welcome to Pulot Aral. And on this video, we will be talking about lessons in career. Recently, there are a lot of famous actors and actresses who have sort of experienced a meltdown in social media or has been very vocal of what they feel or what they think in regards to certain events that may affect their careers. I will give you brief background on these issues and then I will focus more on the four things why people sometimes forget their principles and what they believe in just because of their career. So, don't go away. So, classmates, before we discuss the four factors that are generally the reason why a lot of people ends up forgetting about their principles in life in exchange for their job or career, let's talk gossip. For the past few weeks or even months, a lot of our idols and famous actors and actresses ends up either breaking down or being very vocal about their thoughts and speaking up in their social media account. This became very entertaining for me personally, but at the same time became an interesting issue. That's why I ended up using this material to provide pulot aral in terms of career. Now, some of the netizens accuse these actors and actresses in regards to their rants in the social media as just trying to be, one, relevant, two, they are pretending to be self-righteous when it is really about saving their own careers, three, they have political ambition, four, it is all about money, five, they are trying to just be on the issue because they are being influenced by the oppositions. Now, on the side of these actors and actresses who have been very vocal about their political views and take on a lot of events currently happening in our society, they say they are just speaking up their truth. Second, they are not just actors and actresses, but they are also humans who have the right to speak and have the freedom to share their thoughts and opinions in their own social media account. Third, they are saying that they are just being bashed by those who are pro-government. Four, they are being bashed by these trolls that supposedly being paid by the government to suppress press freedom. Now, mga kaklase, if you like me to create a video in regards to the ABS CBN losing its franchise, then please do comment below. And please do comment as well on what is your opinion of these actors and actresses who are getting very controversial by posting a lot of videos and speeches on their social media account. Now, let's touch some of the actors and actresses who, some way or the other, had a breakdown or been very vocal about their thoughts and feelings in their social media account. One is Mr. Coco Martin.
Ano ipapakain sa pamilya ko? Kapag ang pamilya ko kinante, kahit sino ka pa, lalaban ako ng patayan sa'yo kahit patayin mo pa ako. Binarubal na tayo eh. Tinarantado na tayo eh. Kinuha na yung bahay natin eh. Sa parinig nyo, kung ano yung nawala sa atin. Kasi kung lahat tayo mananahimik, aabusuhin tayo niyan para tayong batang kinutongan. At pagkatapos pag nagkita kayo, ano expect mo? Sobrang galit na galit po ako. Sabi ko, anong klaseng tao to? Sa gitna ng pandemya, sa gitna na nangyayari sa ating bansa, nauna nyo pang isipin, ipasara ang ABS CBN bago kaysa tugunan ang lahat ng pangangailangan ng ating bansa.
2. The bawal lumabas and law is law of Miss Kim Chiu that her rants even became an original song.
So, ang laging binabato sa amin, law is law, paulit-ulit. Hindi ka graduate ng law, huwag ka magsalita. Kayo na nagsasabi sa amin kung graduate kami ng law. Graduate ka din ba ng law? May alam ka ba sa batas? May alam ka ba sa nangyayari ngayon? May alam ka na panood mo ba yung Senate hearing ng ABS sa Senado? Alam mo ba kung ano yung sinasabi mo? So law, ibig sabihin batas. So kaya ginawa ang batas sa isang democratic country na kung nasaan tayo ngayon is para maging pantay-pantay ang lahat ng tao. Sa classroom may batas. Bawal lumabas o bawal lumabas. Pero pag sinabing nag-comply ka na bawal lumabas, pero may ginawa ka sa pinagbabawal nila, inayos mo yung law ng classroom nyo at sinabmit mo ulit, ay pwede na pala ikaw lumabas.
Miss Sharon Cuneta. And by the way, please don't forget to watch that post that I created for Pulot Aral Live between Frankie Pangilinan, Miss Sharon Cuneta, Ben Tulfo, and this netizen, Sonny Alcos.
Pero pagkatapos ng term ni Pangulong Duterte, sana manalo si VP Lenny kung tumakbo siya. Baka sakaling bumalik ang pagkadesente ng karamihan sa atin.
Miss Leah Salonga, who cursed our country in her post, and later on apologized for it. Mr. Dindong Dantes against Anti-Terrorism Bill. And Miss Angel Locsin, who has been very vocal recently and even doing rallies and noise barrage in front of ABS CBN studio. She even tried to challenge some of her colleagues to speak up and join in their protest. This is one of her posts. Yung mga kasamahan kong artista na hindi pa rin nagsasalita, tatahimik na lang kayo? Wala na kayong network? Magpapakyut na lang kayo sa Instagram? Dahil dito sa post na to, maraming ibang artista at mga fans ay nag-aaway-away o nagkakaroon ng mainit na diskusyon sa social media. At tulad ng kay Sarah Geronimo, Alexandra De Rossi. So classmates, if you like this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe on Pulot Aral so that I can achieve its advocacy to help and support PWD as soon as possible. And of course, if you like to be notified every time I upload the video, please don't forget to hit that notification bell. So classmates, let's tackle now the 4 factors why people tend to forget their principles and beliefs just because of their career. Number 1 is ego. It is very difficult, mga kaklase, if you are already in high position in your current job. So, if your company or corporation closed down, the tendency is you will be afraid of where to go and get the same position as what you are enjoying right now. Yan ba yung para bang sense of entitlement? Masyado na kasing mahirap mag-change kung sanay ka na ikaw ay boss. Second, secrets. When you have secrets that you are doing in your current job and you don't want anyone else to know, you will fight tooth and nail not to lose that job because your secret may be revealed once you leave your job. Third, there is no choice or alternative. Anong ibig sabihin ito? It's because when you got the job or you transfer to that job, you step on someone else's toe or you used someone or left your previous job in not so good situation. So, once you leave your current job, you might not have a very good reputation wherein other companies or opportunities may not go in your way. That is quite similar with probably what happened with Miss Angel Locsin, wherein she left GMA 7 in not such a good situation. And now, with the close down of ABS CBN, her only alternative is another station that may not be for her at par with ABS CBN. And lastly, the last factor, which is for me main reason why most people tend to forget their principles and their beliefs in life just because of their career, is fear. They are afraid to leave their comfort zone. They are scared of the financial situation that may happen to them, especially if they are already earning big bucks. And of course, they are afraid of change. Change is quite difficult, especially if it is unknown. And changes may not be suitable to that person. However, mga kaklase, changes doesn't mean it's going to get worse. It might even get better. So, yan mga kaklase, ang 4 na bagay or factors na maaaring makalimutan ng isang tao ang kanilang mga prinsipyo dahil lang sa kanilang trabaho. Classmates, so what is the lessons learned from this issue? Ano po ang pulot-aral natin sa mga kwentong nakita natin nung nagsara ang ABS CBN at nakita natin maraming artista na naglabas ng kanilang saloobin sa social media? Para po sa akin, ito po ang pulot-aral na nakuha ko dito. I am not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions. Classmates, para po sa akin, alam ko, personally, napakahirap po na mawalan ng trabaho. Kahit na po ako nakakaramdam ng ganon sa kasalukuyan. Minsan po, totoo, na maaaring makalimutan natin ang ating mga prinsipyo at paniniwala sa buhay, lalo na dahil sa takot. Pero po, ito po lang po ang masasabi ko. Minsan po, kailangan matanggap natin personally ang ating sarili. We have to live with ourselves. At the end of the day, yan po ang kailangan nating panintigan sa ating buhay. Kasi po, pag hindi na natin matanggap ang ating sarili at gumagawa na po tayo ng mga bagay na maaaring hindi na tama dahil lang po sa ating trabaho, ito po ay hindi makakadulot na ng kahit anong kaligayahan at satisfaction sa ating buhay. At the long run, it is our decision to do whatever is right in our lives. And it should always be based on principles that we believe in. Alam niyo mga kaklase, maaaring bulahin natin ang ating sarili at magpaka-self-righteous tayo sa ating mga ginagawa. Pero, deep down in ourselves, meron tayong conscience. Kung meron ka, at kung may konsensya ka, alam mo sa sarili mo kung ang ginagawa mo ay tama o mali. Para po sa akin, importanteng may trabaho. Pero, mas importante ang dignidad. Classmates, don't forget to watch the next episode of Pulot Aral about money. And this time around, we will discuss how you can truly save it, especially during the time of pandemic. And please, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that every time I upload, you will be notified. Marami pong salamat mga kaklase. God bless.